not sure what happened. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Second Street. I hope you're all having a very good morning on this Monday, January 11th. And here we are getting ready for New Comic Book Wednesday. Yes, DC Tuesday is tomorrow. And folks, let's not forget that this Friday is Wanda Vision. It's going to be absolutely great. I know that you're hyped. I know that I'm hyped. I know that I can't wait for it. Less than a week away. It seems like it's been so long, right? It's been a long journey that we've been on together, waiting for a new Marvel movie, let alone any of these Marvel shows that are coming up on Disney Plus. Remember, it was supposed to be like last year that Falcon and Winter Soldier was supposed to come out. It was supposed to come out right after Black Widow. It was supposed to come out right before Wanda Vision, right? But as we can see over the course of this last year, a lot of things have changed. And you know what? We're finally at the end. We're finally at the end. We can see the light at the end of the tunnel. We're going to do some streams probably on Friday. You know, doing this morning streams here on Friday, and hopefully we'll have a guest here to talk about some of that. But I want to know what your hype level is for all of this, and let me know, are there any new comic books that you're going to be pulling this week? And we'll get right into that in just a minute. I'll show you some of the new comic books that I am going to be picking up this week. First thing I want to talk about is this right here. I just got done reading. Well, I've actually got a few pages left, but this is Hawkman, The Awakening. This is volume, well, not necessarily volume one. This is the first trade of Robert Venditti's run of Hawkman, and I've got to tell you, I've read. It collects issues 1 through 6. I actually started reading this series on issue 10, so I'll probably end up picking up all the trades on this through Venditti's series. But this particular one was one that I hadn't read, these 6 issues, and I thought it was really good. And it's really good storytelling in the same way that every issue after that kind of was too. It helped me figure out who Hawkman is and what he's doing in this world without having to go back and read everything. Really good stuff. Really good stuff what Robert Venditti did with this Hawkman series. And these first 6 issues in Robert Venditti's run were great. Absolutely great stuff. Enjoyed reading this book so far, because what happens is we get introduced to Carter Hall, Hawkman, as he is going out to try to pick up this the Nautilus of Revealment. And he has to go out there and pick this up. Of course, you know, it's not without its own little fun and journey, right? So he goes out and does that. He's trying to, and he has to take this Nautilus to Xanadu so she can use her magic and show him, you know, reveal to him his past lives, because he's lived all these lives and he don't know everything that's happened in his past lives. So he goes and he does that. He ends up slipping back and forth through time into some of his past lives a couple of times, and it's just all kind of really building this story, and it's really good. God, what was this? 16.99. 16.99. It's a price on this trade paperback. 6 issues. Great series. Love Robert Venditti's Hawkman. This really makes me want to go back and read some of the other Hawkman series before. The guy, and who was it? Gary Gardner Fox is who created him, Hawkman and Hawkwoman at the same time. So, you know, anybody out there wondering, is Shiera, is she tokenized Hawkman? No. No, she's not gender swapped Hawkman. Very different thing. But anyway, guys, let's get into the comic books that I have for this week. We'll go ahead and see here what we've got. Let's see. First thing off, we've got on Ablaze Comics, we've got the Cimmerian, the Frost Giant's daughter, and look at that cover. That's the regular cover. I know, it's really good. Speaking of which, this is the alternate cover. I think this is the one I put on order. I'm pretty sure. I mean, look at that. How could you not? That's fire, man. That's fire. Especially considering now I'm really engaged and into this series. I just got done reading volume 1 of this the Cimmerian by Ablaze Studios, or Ablaze Publishing, just a few days ago, just here before the weekend, and I'm telling you, it's great. If you want something that's some real dude stuff, Conan going out there kicking some ass, and yeah, you know, sure, he, you know, gets it on with his Queen Belit. Anyway, you should definitely go check out the Sumerian. Now I know, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, oh, doesn't Marvel own the rights for? Well, yeah, but Blaze is actually, I think they're what are they? French company, Italian company, and so they, like the copyright on it doesn't matter because it's an international company. So very good stuff. I'm telling you, the Sumerian is fire. It's fire, man. Go read it. Go read it. The next one we've got moving into Aftershock Comics, we've got Lonely Receiver issue number 5. This is the last of the series. I've really enjoyed this series. Zach Thompson just writing this. It's not even a love story. It's almost like, you ever remember that movie Ex Machina? It's almost like that, where this girl, these people are attached to their phones. Huh, imagine that, right? And they have this thing called Philo, and they can go through and they can make a mate. Like, it's almost like it's 3D printed and stuff. It's pretty crazy stuff. But well, what it does is it asks you this series of questions, and it gives you the mate that you need, not necessarily that you want, even though you're telling it what you want. Very cool stuff here throughout this series. I'm going to be going through and doing a breakdown, more bigger review on this as soon as this last issue comes out. I've really enjoyed this series, Lonely Receiver on Aftershock Comics. One of my favorite publishers out there. Aftershock just doing some great stuff. They've also got Red Atlantis issue number 3 coming out this week as well. Writer Stephanie Phillips doing pretty decent on this series so far. I've read several books by Stephanie Phillips, and it seems like little by little she has been getting a little bit better in her writing. I know I have read. From her, I read Artemis and the Assassin. I read A Man Among Ye. Probably not the best one for me to read. It was about I wasn't really into it, but it's about a female pirate. It was on Image Comics, and she also did Tarna on Heavy Metal Comics. Heavy Metal Magazine is starting to put out their comic line. She did Tarna, and I thought that book was really good. Tarna on the Heavy Metal Comics. Definitely worth checking out. And the art in the book was really good too. Really did enjoy that. On AWA Upshot, one of my favorite ones. I cannot wait to get my hands on this book and read it. Erratic came out in December, and I'm telling you, this book is freaking great. Kari Andrews doing a great job. Doing the art, or the art on this book is really good. I enjoyed the looks of it, and also the writing in this book is really good as well. Just great stuff. It's a young hero, and it's only 5 issues, man. I'm telling you, they better continue. This better be one of those ones they continue, because Kari Andrews knocked it out of the park. I'm telling you, I fell in love with this book the second I opened it up and started reading it. Just very good stuff, and you can tell by the cover. I mean, it looks like it's maybe kind of like Spider-Man, a Spider-Man ripoff. I mean, it looks like that, but it's not quite there. Very different character here. Just good stuff being put out by AWA Upshot. Man, I'm telling you, I cannot wait to read this book. But moving on, we got Man's World, issue number 1 coming out from AWA Upshot. Also another new series there. This one sounds very interesting. If I remember right, what happens is, like, there was some buddies. They were going out like on a trip together, maybe hunting or something. I can't remember. Something ends up happening, and they kind of end up kind of trying to survive something that happened to them. I can't remember. All I know is it's by AWA Upshot. Guarantee you, I'm going to read it and probably enjoy it, because the work they've been doing over there, I have really been enjoying on AWA Upshot. Go check out their comic books. Go check them out. Moving into Boom Studios, we've got Origins, issue number 3. This is issue number 3 of 6. There will be 6 issues, so we're halfway through the series. I thought the first 2 issues were pretty good. I've enjoyed them so far. Hopefully issue number 3 is really getting to the point where it's about to turn, right? Where we're supposed to, everything should be on the table at this point, and getting ready to raise those stakes in issue number 4, and then, ready for that pivotal issue 5, that penultimate issue. Yeah. I don't know, But that's just if you ask me. I've enjoyed Origins overall so far. Let me know if you've read that one down in the comments below. I don't see a whole lot of people talking about it. Also got Seven Secrets, issue number 6. Now, this particular series, I'm probably only going to go through about issue 10 on the series. It's going to be an ongoing. Tom Taylor writing this book. It's been pretty decent so far. Not too bad. A little tropish. I mean, you know, you got these people who are guarding these cases that, you know, these 7 secrets, if you will. You can get these and change the world, right? I mean, it's like if you had the 10 rings, or you know, those infinity stones, right? Yeah. Very good stuff though. I think it's been pretty decent, but I'm not sure if it's one that I enjoy enough that I'm going to keep going much after issue number 10. I may just end up collecting the trades. Who knows? We'll see. But one that I am absolutely waiting for coming out this week is Ha Ha, issue number 1 on Image Comics. And you know what? Here. I'm going to be taking some of these in to my LCS and hanging these things up. They gave me these when they got these in a couple weeks ago for the pre-order. So I think I'm going to break out my helium tank, take these things in to the shop, blow them up, have them hanging around the shop, getting everybody ready for this Wednesday when Ha Ha comes out. Now, this is an anthology series. I believe it's only going to be 6 issues, and they have different artists coming in here to do each book. I think each book, maybe there's different ones in each issue. I'm not really for sure. But it's going to be like an anthology series written by W. Maxwell Prince, and it's really great too because I was actually just reading. I got caught up on the volumes of Ice Cream Man this week. I'd never. I hopped in on that on issue 12. I hadn't read those first 12 issues, which was convenient because that was the first 3 volumes. I went and picked them up and read it, and there's actually a story about a clown in there, and it made me think about Ha Ha that's getting ready to come out this week, considering it's by the same writer. Can't wait to read this issue. Can't wait to read it. And it's an anthology series going, talking about these funny people in the industry, like, you know, like clowns in this case. It looks like in this one, I'm guessing clowns probably all together throughout the series. I don't know. All I know is it looks great. W. Maxwell Prince is a really great writer too, because he's done, he's doing Ha Ha here. I know he also done King of Nowhere that I read over on Boom Studios not too long ago. Really good stuff. Check out this alternate cover as well. I mean, is that like that almost, I don't know. That's just great stuff there. Just look at it. I'm looking forward to maybe the horror or the weirdness that is going to be in this book coming from W. Maxwell Prince and Image Comics. Also on Image Comics, issue number 2 of Homesick Pilots. This series I thought was really, really good. I thought issue number 1 was good, and it's funny because like I like Image Comics, but they don't do a whole lot of comics that I really love and I really look forward to. And this is one of them. I thought was really good. I thought this one was really good. Looking forward to finishing out this series strong with this one. Of course, it's written by Dan Watters, so maybe that's why. Dan Watters, from what I've read, is a pretty good writer. And this, look, check out this sick alternate cover. Ooh, look at that fire. If they have that cover, I'm getting that one. I'm getting that one. Look at it. Look at it. Also, this is one, you guys, if you find this at your local comic book shop, buy it. Pick it up. Order the rest of the issues. You can have your LCS order. This right here is Soulstream on Scout Comics. It's on their, what is it called? Scoot imprint. Now, this book is actually, the reason I'm saying is, this book is created by a local creator here to where I live. Tehachapi is a city not too far from me, from where I live at. And this book is being written, drawn, and everything by this one young lady, Saida Wolf, who is writing this all on her own. She got this deal on her own from this publisher. That's right. That's right. This young lady can do it. You can do it, right? So definitely go check this out. It's one, you know, obviously going to be for younger audiences, definitely. I'm looking forward to read this one. I got a God, what do they call those? A 2-issue or like a few page ashcan version of this issue number 1, just kind of an introduction. Good stuff. Hey, for being a young girl doing this, I gotta say she's doing a good job. I actually emailed her about if she wants to come on to the show and do like an interview or something. She said just busy right now with getting ready to get back to school and everything. You know, doing all the online. Well, here we are doing the online schooling stuff, but also she's working on finishing up issue number 5 by the time by the time they need that. So she's been busy, and I'm like, okay, hey, whenever convenient, hopefully we can get this young lady on the show to talk about her comic. Just really good stuff. So moving on from Titan Comics, we've got Blade Runner 2029, another issue. This is issue number 2. I've really enjoyed the Blade Runner series so far that they've been doing over there on Titan Comics, and I'm actually even getting, this is the cover that I'm getting right here, the Sid Mead variant. Sid Mead, who did the original concept art for the original Blade Runner movie. I've enjoyed the series. Now they got that new one that they're getting ready to come out with, and I think was it next month? It's called Blade Runner Origins. Nah, probably not. Probably not for me. You know what? You know why? They don't have those Sid Mead variants. That's why. Take that, Titan Comics. Moving on, we've got the Autumnal issue number 4. I have loved this series so far. This is the regular cover right here. This is the variant cover, the one that I'll probably end up getting. I like the Autumnal. It's on Vault Comics Nightfall line. Their Nightfall line being their horror line. Very good stuff going on in this book. Yeah, I just, we actually even seen in the last issue of The Plot where they had, they referenced Comfort Notch, which is the town here in the Autumnal. Great stuff. Love this cover. Love this series. Really good stuff. Yeah, I'm looking forward to reading this one. Definitely one that you should check out. Also, Bleed Them Dry. Elliot Rawl, who wrote a book that I was talking about in my last video that I just dropped yesterday. He's writing this book. He's writing Knock 'em Dead over on Aftershock Comics as well. Bleed Them Dry is like a futuristic vampire tale. I'm not really into vampires and all that stuff this much. It's got to be really good. It's been good enough. He's kept my attention. And like I said, I'm going to try to, I'll support this writer because I enjoy his work anyway. Read it and like it. And this story, it's been pretty good. It's been pretty good. And, of course, Stone Vault. They've got a lot of great titles that I like. Speaking of which, the next one here is Devil's Red Bride, issue number 4 as well. This one has been pretty decent. Imagine it's like Mulan, but bloodier, right? It's similar to that. It's similar to that. Where we see this young lady who steps into this role of this brave warrior leading their army. The thing is like she's stepping into the role of her brother. Everybody thinks that it's her brother behind this armor because he's not necessarily I would say he's a pansy. He's a pansy more than anything. He's like, oh, I don't want to do this. And he didn't really seem flamboyant. And I can't even really say he seems girly or feminine. Maybe a little on the feminine side, but they don't really give you any sense that he's, gay. They don't give you any sense that he's gay or anything. He's just not into what he's supposed to be doing. And hey, whatever. And so it's been a pretty good series. I've enjoyed it so far. The next ones and these next couple, we'll see how these are. I'll probably review them here on the channel, get them and check them out. Need them for I don't know. Maybe I don't know. It's hard to say. I'm so behind on the Dawn of X and all this stuff. Don't really care. Got to the point where I don't really care. Also got the Amazing Spider-Man issue number 57. Only one issue left till the end of this Nick Spencer first story arc with Spider-Man. Nick Spencer is going to continue writing Spider-Man after issue number 58, but this is pretty much the end. This is the last remains. This is sounds like it's finishing out the whole Kindred arc, and we're going to move forward from there. I don't know. I guess we'll see how it all ends up one of these days. And that is all I have for my comic books this week. Let me know down in the comments below what's on your comic book pull list, and what of these books would you like to see me do some more in-depth reviews on. Now, in case you guys didn't check it out, I did just drop a video yesterday called The Ones and Twos, a new series that I'm going to be doing in here, probably weekly, depending on what's coming out, focusing on and talking about the issue number ones and the issue number twos from new series that are coming out there, to try to highlight those and focus on those just a little bit more. But let's get into the live chats and see what you all are saying. Here, thank you all so much for being here once again on this January 11th. It's Monday, the beginning of the work week. If you have a Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. Or maybe you got the 5 to 9. Is that, never mind. I'm kidding. We got 4133 Ray Hall. How are you doing this morning? Thank you so much for being here. We got ReeferMan Reviews. Will Morgan, my man, how are you doing? ReeferMan says, finally reading High Republic. I listened to part 1 of the novel Light of the Jedi on audiobook, but now I'm actually reading it. Nice, nice. Yeah, I was gonna say I've heard different varying reviews on that series. Louis the 13th, thank you so much for being here this morning. Eric Heine, let's have a community stream right now. You know what, Eric, we'll probably end up doing that maybe this Wednesday, talking about and building up the hype, getting ready for Wanda Vision, and then maybe we'll do something again this weekend after we have all watched it. And yeah, we'll do some more of that. We'll definitely be doing that for sure. Let's see, we got Landon TLB, thank you so much for being here. ReeferMan says, Image Comics has 3 books that I'm always looking forward to. Oblivion Song, I've heard a lot of people that really enjoy that book. Black Science, I haven't read that one. Never, yeah, I haven't even heard of it, and I look at these comic books all the time. And The Walking Dead Deluxe, nice. I'm sadly far behind on Black Science, though. Okay, all right, hey, it happens. It happens. Mike Porter, my favorite Porter, how are you doing, my man? I hope all is well. Hope all is going well. I'm sure you're getting ready for work, or maybe you're at work already. I don't know. Let's see. David Presley, thank you so much for being here. Says, good morning. How you doing? Man, Devil's Red Bride is definitely a really good series. I did enjoy it. It's really fun. Yeah, it's been pretty good so far. Yeah, I haven't. It was funny. I was kind of trying to think before, like, what's this book kind of reminding me of? And then I watched somebody's review, and they're like, oh, it's like Mulan. And I was like, I knew it was very familiar, like something else that I had read. Yeah, but yeah, it's been pretty good. I've enjoyed it. Yova Rodz, thank you so much for being here. I hope all is well. Chad Galliard, how are you doing, my man? What is up? I hope all is well. 6:45 here. Got to get ready to go get the kids all ready for school and everything. Get them some breakfast cooked up and stuff. Make sure that they're awake. Let's see. ReeferMan says, yeah, dude, I'm probably going to do little reviews on each part of the book. Almost done with part 1 now. I'm loving Light of the Jedi. Nice. Hell yeah. Good deal. I was gonna say, I think I even seen Lord Callus dropped some reviews on it as well. So make sure you go check out my brother Lord Callus. Check out his videos. Yeah, I mean, he's the Star Wars EU lore guy, man. I'm telling you, if you want somebody that knows his EU and loves his stuff, go check out my man Lord Callus. Very good stuff. Another trippy multiverse hopping adventure series, heavy on the sci-fi and beautifully drawn and colored. All right, for sure. All right, nice. Yeah, all right, doing good, Chad. Good deal, man. Good deal. I hope all is well, man. Tony, I'm still on short-term disability, so I'm home visiting doctors. Oh man, that sucks. All right, well, hey, you're still alive and kicking, man. Hey, we're gonna take 2021 down just like we did 2020, Mike. We're coming for it. Wind up. Get ready, 2021. I know, I already see it coming at us. And I was trying to tell everybody, remember last year I was even trying to tell everybody, hey man, be careful, 2021's not here yet. It's gonna have some fun stuff in store from us, and whew, what a year it's been so far, right? Oh man. Yep. Lord Veedo, my man, how are you doing? I hope all is well. Lord Callus, one of my favorites. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Great stuff. But anyway, guys, like I said, I'm getting ready to end the video here, the stream here in just a few minutes. But guys, I'm telling you, I want to know your guys' hype level for Wanda Vision. I'm telling you, I cannot wait for this series. I keep seeing people dropping videos and theories and everything like that. Maybe I need to drop another theory video here before Wanda Vision, talking about some of that stuff, because there's some of the stuff, man, I've been talking about. I'm telling you, is it going to happen? Are we getting a version of Pleasant Hill in this series? Because just everything I'm sitting here seeing, I mean, I was sitting there thinking about, I was sitting there thinking about, I was telling you guys the other day, I was watching Iron Man 2, and how Aldridge Killian, no, Iron Man 3, and how Aldridge Killian came in there, and he was talking to Pepper, and he was talking about how he had been working with his extremist program, been working and dodging the president's, how would you say, his laws on illegal human gene experimentation, and everything he was talking about and what they're doing with extremists. I'm like, okay, who's he working with? What's he doing? It sounded a lot like what was going on with Hydra when they were doing the experimentation on Wanda and Pietro. And the timing would have been pretty close. It would have been pretty dang close to the same time, because after Iron Man 3 would have come Avengers Age of Ultron, that it was in that same phase of movies. So, man, I'm telling you, I was thinking about that. Lord Veedo with a $5 super chat says, Trinity looking good. It's making me want to shave my beard too. I know, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. But you know what? Nah, dude, leave it. Leave it. You rocking the beard too, man. You've been having it going on. Keep it. Keep it. Looking good, man. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate the $5 super chat. I appreciate it. Let's see. ReeferMan says, I always laughed at people who posted things last year about I can't wait for 2021, like it's magically gonna just get all better. I know, like, right, like come on, yeah, like seriously, like it's not gonna change. It's not gonna change what's going on. Chillmonger says 2021 has to deal with the after effects of 2020. I know, yeah. Believe me, we're getting the vapors all right. Thank you so much for being here, Chillmonger. I messaged you, by the way, on Discord. Make sure check that out, Chillmonger. I wanted to tell you about a dumb YouTuber in Josh. Mike Porter, remember I wanted to tell you about a dumb YouTuber in Josh. What? Funny meme on show. Okay. All right. I must have missed that. Johnny shaves his beard because he knows he could never get it to look like my. Oh, Wayne, I could have went for that homeless man look. I'm kidding. That's what somebody told me. Was it Adam? Adam said, "Good, you look like a homeless bum." I'm like, dude, like it's not even that bad. Like I brush it and stuff. Eric Heine, thank you so much for being here. I forgot to say what's up, Eric. I did see your comment in there. Two Gun Pedro, pew pew. How are you doing? Hype level 10 for WandaVision. Nice. Hell yeah. WandaVision going to be awesome. Jamie Franklin, thank you so much for being here. Says, good morning, my guy. Hope you have a great day. Thank you, man. Thank you so much for being here, Jamie. Thank you. Joseph Lennon, thank you so much for being here as well. Seems like it's been a while. I know you've probably been busy. A lot of people have been very busy. Believe me, I totally understand. But yeah, so I was watching that, and remember, I was watching Iron Man 3, and it was talking about, we seen Aldridge Killian talking about his illegal experimentation. And then, I was sitting there watching some other movies. I was thinking about just all of those kinds of things, right? And started thinking about what else we had. Remember, I was telling you in Ant-Man, remember Carson Mitchell made off with that cross? He got off with some of that cross serum, which was essentially the Pym particle. And he was working for whatever shadow organizations would pay him at that time. And who's to say that maybe he wasn't working? We seen he was there with those guys that had the tattoos on their neck. You could really see it in the bonus scenes and the deleted scenes on the movie. But he was working with the 10 Rings. And the 10 Rings was actually working with AIM at one point, right? Aldridge Killian, AIM, follow me. And we can also obviously know that he has no problem working with Hydra, AIM. We also seen in the trailers for Wanda Vision, we seen that the beekeepers being synonymous, and Marvel could have easily taken that beekeeper outfit and maybe it actually says AIM on the back of that thing and it's not a sword logo. But we see all of these things working together, right? Working together, building towards the fact that maybe we have AIM or Sword, who is here, that organization now, who basically came in and replaced Shield, and Shield being no different than Hydra. And say instead of Hydra now we've got AIM, and instead of Shield now we've got Sword, and obviously they're both right. Now, not only that, I've been talking about this theory. Thank you. I've been talking about this theory about them creating Pleasant Hill, which Pleasant Hill was where they created a prison for the villains. Maria Hill did when she was the head of Sword, and they created this fake prison, right? And I was talking to you about how all of these things kind of add up. We got the little Pym particle that say they could have used all that stuff to shrink down that little helicopter that Wanda sees in the trailer, right? Remember, she picks up that it's not the same helicopter. It's not the same style helicopter that Sword was using that we seen when the reality was exploding and it was all flying in the air. And yeah, it's not the same helicopter. But I've got even more for you. Remember, I was telling you about how maybe Sword has actually created this prison for Wanda because she did violate the Accords and she's never paid for that, right? She's never paid for that or in her time. We know General Ross is still out there and he wants people brought in. We see Jimmy Woo in the trailer, who is the person who would be monitoring her while she was on that house arrest. We've heard rumors, and this is one even Josh was talking about on the Den of Nerds the other day, one of their old theories that they got from a leak, that Wanda would be living with Pepper and Morgan Stark. Now, let's not forget what else, because they've done this before. Remember, it's internment, Tony. Oh, come on, it's a what is it? It's got a lap pull. There are worse ways to protect people. Protect people, Tony. It's internment. You know what I'm talking about. It wouldn't be the first time the Starks offered her refuge, but not only that, let's think about this. How else would AIM or Sword create this fake prison? Well, let's not forget, at the very end of Spider-Man Far From Home, we seen, yeah, you starting to remember what I'm talking about. Remember we seen, well, what's his name? Bald guy from, I'm not Tony Stark. Tony Stark built this with a box of scraps. That guy, yeah, you know who I'm talking about. You're gonna shoot your eye out, kid. I can't remember the doctor's name, but he was the one from Iron Man. He was the one that was helping Mysterio, right? In Far From Home. And remember, what did he take off with at the end? Remember, he took that little USB drive that had all their stuff for being able to control Edith. And what did Edith do? Remember Edith? All those drones created that fake illusion of a world. I'm telling you, everything that we've had leading up to this only leads me to believe that we are there. Are we living in Pleasant Hill? Is Wanda in Pleasant Hill? Everything is there telling us that this is where we're at. Everything there is showing us that somebody is around Wanda, aside from her being in this television reality. Somebody else there is manipulating all of this stuff. We see it changing like a TV screen. We've seen in the comic books how they did this exact same thing. They had a barrier that was there for Pleasant Hill. And this barrier, the people who patrolled it, you know what they were? They were from Stark Industries. That's right. And let's not forget that Stark did utilize that barf technology. I'm telling you, what I think we've got here is I think we've got an organization here who, in that time since Tony Stark hasn't been there, in those 5 years even, have gone through and picked up a lot of this technology and all of these things that have been laying around throughout that world after Infinity War had happened, after Endgame had happened. All of these things, all of these organizations. Let's not forget, I mean, Tony Stark, sure, he was in charge of it for a while, but remember, they had, well, what were they called? Remember, they were going through and doing all the cleanup and everything, damage control. They've got all that stuff in storage. They've got all that tech there from all those wars and everything. It's there. They've got the alien tech. They've got Tony Stark tech. They've got all of these things. Imagine, imagine if you will. You gotta think they've actually probably even got the Carson Mistral, the Pym particle. They've probably got all of that stuff. How do you think Cross got it? Cross got it because he was, part of that organization. But who's to say? Obviously, the people he was working with, if they don't have it out there, that they didn't use even that imitation Pym particle to create this thing. And I'm telling you, all this stuff is there. All the pieces are there. We know they're exploding the MCU in all of these shows and everything. They're expanding the world. This is a story. Pleasant Hill, of the Avengers, God, what is it? Avengers Standoff, the Assault on Pleasant Hill. This is a storyline in which, in the comics, when they were exploding a lot of these characters, and what it was it ended up coming to Civil War II after this storyline, where all of these characters were at odds with each other about how to handle criminals and how to deal with those kinds of things. So it's all there. Civil War II actually even involved doing that thing like they did in Minority Report, where they had precogs. They had that. It was dealing with that. We've had that in the MCU. Zola's algorithm. Dr. Arnim Zola, the godfather of the MCU. Hail Hydra! Created that with his algorithm. They have all of these things. It's all there. And also, something else that came out, and I've been talking about this for a while, and the Stark sham, but let's not forget, I've been saying for a while that Tony Stark isn't dead. I don't think he's dead. I think he's living in another reality somewhere. I think he's living in somewhere in the multiverse, the version that we know of him. And the reason I think this too is also because I was watching Iron Man 3, right? Remember in Iron Man 3, and I've talked about this before, when he created, remember Friday made the Mobius strip, and they went through and in Endgame, he says, they want to make sure that he saves everything. He don't want to lose anything that he's lost, and they want to change everything. Remember, he showed up to Avengers compound ready. He gave Cap back his shield. And I've been talking about Tony Stark went out there and he took out an insurance program. Tony Stark creates technology. Actually, he appropriates somebody else's. But then he goes out there and he test drives it. He puts it to the test to make sure it works before he shares it and uses it in any kind of manner, right? This is what he does. I think he took out an insurance program, but not only that, in Iron Man 3, he even says in there that the smart man always, basically is always one step ahead. Takes out that insurance plan. He very much makes reference to that. So I don't for one second think that Tony Stark went out there, put himself in a position where he was going to have to snap everything away and lose his life without thinking it through. Come on, really? I mean, I'm the biggest Tony Stark. I created the Stark sham. Well, he did, but he is a sham. But even me knows this about Tony Stark. He didn't just go out there and do this stuff just all willy-nilly. He went out there, he took his technology, he went and took out an insurance program. That's what he did. That's what he does. All right? Tony Stark isn't dead. Tony Stark isn't dead. He's alive and well. He's alive and well. Oh man, let's see what time. Oh, are we already at 7 o'clock? Okay, guys, I gotta get ready. Gotta get ready to go here and get the kids ready for school. And then get my morning workout in. It's the beginning of the work week, guys. Go out there and do something. Make sure that you stay hydrated. Make sure that you drink plenty of water. I'm gonna go out here. Going to go out in the garage, get a nice little workout in, and then go for a nice bike ride. It's starting to warm up a little bit, so time to have no excuses for not getting out on bike rides. Time for the workouts in the garage they're actually going to continue. I'll start weight training again. But yeah, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. Let's see. I sent that meme on Discord. Josh does not like him. Neither do I. Sorry about what I miss here. It's funny, my boss told me I look like a homeless dude. I sent that meme on Discord. What meme? What meme? Oh, I missed it. I'll have to check it out. Josh does not like him, and neither do I. Sorry about fast typing. Like who? What? Doesn't like who? From G and G. I don't like mentioning. Oh, yeah, yeah. Um, should we have beef with this person? We no, no. Oh, yeah. I'm not sure who he is, but it's so good to see you in the chat today. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Trinity, you're on something. I can't wait for Wanda Vision. I love the MCU and sitcoms. I cannot wait. Yeah, I know. Especially the sitcoms too that they're going off of. Yeah, when sitcoms were great. Yeah, yeah. Joseph Lennon, can't wait for WandaVision. Absolutely. Red Raven 96, thank you so much for being here. Hope you're doing well today. Yeah, can't wait for WandaVision. I'm telling you. The fact that they filmed the sitcoms in front of a live studio audience, love it. Yeah, absolutely. Paul Bettany confirms that the show will change. Yeah, and they've said that it's going to go from like these little TV sitcom kind of things for the first few episodes to blowing up into a full-on MCU movie, and I expect no less out of it. Expect no less. I expect no less out of it. The fact that they filmed the sitcoms in front of a live audience, I love that. Then Paul Bettany confirms that the show will change. Yeah. Oh, I just read that one. Love your deep dive on the MCU. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate that. Jonathan Velasquez, thank you so much for being here. I hope you're doing well. And Jonathan, you just missed it. Oh man, I was dropping the bombs, man. I was dropping the bombs about how they are going to be creating Pleasant Hill in the MCU. And I'm telling you, I think they've got it. I think they've got it. Because you got to think they even, like, General Ross even had the raft, right? And we see that didn't work too well, as we seen Captain America went in there and broke out his friends with a little bit of help from Maria Hill. And actually a little bit of help from Maria Hill and even, what's his name, Klein, who is in charge of transportation. That was in one of the Prelude comics that they talked about that. But yeah, I'm telling you, yeah, definitely go catch it. The first half of the show was talking about comic books, and then I think it was about halfway through, I got into some of this Wanda Vision stuff. I don't know, maybe it had been about 10 minutes ago. Maybe it just seems longer than it was. But yeah, very good stuff. And guys, I do think that's what's happening here. We've got all these things where basically the bad guys, the government, General Ross, all have this technology. All this technology is there for those kinds of things. They've got all that stuff, that barf technology where you can create those fake realities. We also know something else that I thought was very interesting as I was watching through Doctor Strange, and a very specific scene I had to go see is, remember when Doctor Strange got the time stone and he went through and he was with the apple, and what did they tell him about temporal manipulations? Do you want to end up living the same moment over and over again, or having never existed at all? Remember, they were talking about more stuff there, that just everything that's happening here. We're talking about, thinking about what they're doing here in this next phase of the multiverse, and thinking of the multiverse and what's going on there. Just Doctor Strange, from what they're saying, Doctor Strange, that time with the apple, that in itself probably created branch realities out there from that. Let alone the fact that we seen it was starting to fracture it, remember? And that's when Mordo came in and stopped him. I'm telling you, it's good stuff. And that's another thing I was wondering too. What if we see Baron Mordo? What if we see Baron Mordo in this series? Maybe it's not even Mephisto in the series. Maybe it's actually Baron Mordo. Because remember that hardware shop that's M and B? M and B backwards is B and M. Baron Mordo. I don't know. I'm just saying. Maybe Baron Mordo is working with Mephisto. I don't know. I'm just spitballing at this point. You need to go on with Burke. Yeah, you know what? I need to get Burke here on the show as well. Maybe we'll bring him in on some of the community streams. Yeah, we'll do it. I'm so excited for WandaVision. Hey, can we do a community stream live on Wednesday? I was gonna say we'll probably, if we don't do it Wednesday morning, we'll definitely do it Thursday, and then Friday morning, I'll probably, for the Myrtle Maniacs only, I'll probably end up doing a watch along when I wake up Friday morning, and you guys can watch me react to it and all that stuff. Maybe I'll release it later for everybody. Like highlights or something. I don't know. But maybe we'll do that. But yeah, we'll get some and just get some stuff, you know, with it, where we're all going to start nerding out stuff. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. Also, Tim Turner from Denim Nerds, and Burke's Twitch is Everyday Geeks. Okay, is that okay? That's Tim. Okay, I was wondering who the Everyday Geeks was. Wasn't sure. Yeah, yeah. All right, definitely, definitely, for sure, for sure. And like I said, we'll be doing some of these things. We'll bring some guests on. We'll talk about. I mean, we're getting ready to have a whole bunch of great nerdy stuff to talk about. Anyway, guys, that's we're gonna call it a show there. Thank you all so much for being here today. Again, go back, check out the beginning of the stream. I started off talking about new comic books that are getting ready to hit the shelves of your local comic book shop this Wednesday. One of those going to be that I'm looking forward to the most is Ha Ha from Image Comics. And don't forget to check out Soulstream, done by a local creator here to my area. So I've kind of been pushing that. I'll probably buy an extra copy or two and do a giveaway. Very good stuff. You know what? I actually got something else in that I wanted to tell you guys about. Oh, I don't see it here. I don't see it here. I don't see it here. I had a creator reach out to me, and they sent me a new book that I want to read. I'm gonna read and review, and probably bring them here onto the channel to talk about their book. I want to start reaching out to get some more comic creators here, do some interviews, and also looking forward to doing that more with some creators who are doing crowdfunded comics, because that's going to be a big focus here on the channel over this next year, especially considering one thing I was talking about last Monday with the prices going up of all these comic books. It's really starting to make crowdfunding comics look not so expensive, where everybody seems to think that it's seems to be an expensive thing. Crowdfunding comics is so expensive. Of course, there's still shipping costs and things like that, but with these increasing comic prices going on out there, it's looking like it's starting to be a little bit more viable of an option, a little bit more affordable of an option, right? But especially if you find the right projects to back. I'm telling you, one of the creators that I found so far that had a great value, I'm just going to give you a spoiler right now, is Timothy Lim, who does the Common America. The value on the projects they do are great. I backed one of their projects, and the value of it was really good, especially considering the price that we pay for these single issue comic books by the time you get a trade paperback out. I've looked at that, and we're going to be talking about some of that. But then, like I said, we got Wanda Vision coming up. I'm going to have, I reached out to Chillmonger. Should have Chillmonger here on the stream on Friday. If not, maybe Wednesday. We'll see what day he's available. Whenever he's available, we're going to have him on. It's going to be a good time. Chillmonger, great channel. One of the, somebody I love collaborating with. He's a great dude. Go check out his channel. Also, go check out LB from the Lonely Banter. He's going to be releasing a stream that we did this weekend. We recorded this weekend with me, Chillmonger, and I can't remember his name all of a sudden. We did this podcast with LB. I thought he posted about it here. Let's see. Let's see if I can find it. Why is it not on there? Why is it not on there? Oh, it should. Anyway, it was a very great. Okay, Friday it is for sure, for sure. It was a very good stream talking about WandaVision, the MCU, kind of some of the stuff that's just going on out there in the nudie. Langston, yes, Langston, and I couldn't remember his channel. I couldn't remember his channel name. But very good stuff. Make sure you guys check that out. Also, make sure that you go check out my man Adam from Fanjecture. Go check out Fanjecture's channel. Going to be doing his Debate 8 this Wednesday as well. Always a good time over on Adam's channel at Fanjecture. He just did a stream yesterday with Ryan from the Den of Nerds, one of the EPs over there, where they were what was it, the award show, I can't remember which award show it was. They were doing some live coverage of that. Very good stuff. Go check out these guys, some of my favorite creators here on YouTube. Also, make sure that you go check out my man Josh over at the Den of Nerds, who it doesn't look is live yet, but will be live here very soon. Make sure you go check out the stream. Always a good time over there in Nerd Vengers Tower as we get ready to start our mornings. And this week we're starting our week, and let's not forget it's Marvel Monday. So if you don't talk about Marvel this week, you go into his chat and you spam him with a bunch of these. All right? Let him know. Let him know. Throw him high. But you all have a very good day. Have a great rest of your week if I don't see you by Friday. And we'll see you in the next video. Later.